Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome to another No Man's Sky video. I'm Alex. In this video I'll be giving you some essential tips and tricks. I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible. And if you don't have No Man's Sky, everything is in the description below. So here we are on a toxic planet. Chances are you will be starting on a planet like that. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to take a look at your settings, enable everything that you want enabled, disable whatever you don't want. And the first thing that we need to do is basically repair our scanners. So we need to farm up some resources with our mining device. And what you want to get is these minerals that's called ferret dust. Very common, you can find it on all planets. And in the bottom right screen you can see how much you need. So click on the scanner in your menu and simply put the ferret dust. Now that the scanner is repaired, we can actually start collecting some other materials, like for example sodium plants, the yellow ones. And this is important for your protection because on hazardous planets time is of the essence, so you really need to get sodium first. That's why we need to repair the scanner real quick. After that we also need to collect some oxygen, and this will keep us safe in terms of our life support. And then this thing here is damaged machinery. You can put this junk in your inventory by clicking on it, and it will give you some resources. So it's not really that important in the beginning, but it's okay to know. Now, after all of that, we need to recharge our mining beam a little bit. So carbon is a material that you get from plants and trees. Simply put it there and you will be able to recharge. Now, we don't have sodium, but we do have some oxygen, so we can keep recharging our life support, which is also important. And anytime you're scanning, sometimes you might see plants clustered like this, which is very convenient. You can get a lot of sodium real quick. Same thing goes for oxygen. So now you need to collect as much oxygen as you possibly can, because oxygen can be used later for some crafting as well. And you also collect all this other stuff that you see on the ground next to your ship. So remove the damaged components and see what it gives you. Sometimes you might get more, sometimes less. Doesn't really matter, just collect everything that you can. So now go to the distress beacon and start the quest. Skip all of that stuff if you don't want to read by just pressing the left mouse button. And once that's done, we are going to go back into our ship and we need to start repairing the ship. We have to repair our pulse engine and launch thrusters so that we can get off the ground and go to other planets. And we need to get some more ferret dust, so I'm just going to mine a little bit more here. And now we can craft a metal plating, which is a product that you craft from ferret dust. So now that we have a metal plating, we can start repairing stuff. And you can repair it in steps, you don't have to repair it all at once. Now the next thing that we need to get is a hermetic seal. This is basically another component, and we are going to go with request assistance option inside of our ship, and then we are going to go outside to this little beacon that we have there, and we are going to obtain something that's called a planetary chart, which is a very important item. You need to get used to this, because that's how you can locate a lot of the stuff in the game. So go with take planetary chart and simply activate it from your inventory. Once you activate it, the game will scan your location and it will point you to a point of interest, and then we need to go there. So this is where we need to go. It's a little bit far away, but it's okay. Now, if you happen to find yourself in a storm like this, what you can do is you can go inside of a cave and make sure that you're well isolated. You can see on the bottom left part of the screen the toxicity level. Once you isolate yourself like this, it will go down and actually recharge. So if you're low on resources, that can be pretty handy. You can just wait out the storm, and when it's done, you can go back. Now I'm also going to show you how to get outside of the cave, because your jetpack is not really upgraded. So all you need to do when getting out is lean on the wall and use the jetpack, and you will not consume any fuel, so you can keep flying. So that's how you get outside of the caves. Now once at the location, you need to go to this little building inside and pick up whatever you can find. and then go to the next one to pick up the item. And once we have the item, we can continue with our mission. So now we need to install an analysis visor, and to do this press E. If you're on PC like me, just click on it. And we need to craft some carbon nanotubes. For this we just need carbon, so like I said, plants and trees, all that stuff. Just use your mining beam and collect some more carbon. So I need a little bit more carbon, I don't have enough. So I'm just gonna farm that up a little bit. And the game will tell you when you have enough. And now we can craft carbon nanotubes, which we need to repair the analysis visor. So input that there. And now we can actually scan in a more detailed way. So press F if you're on PC like me, and you will see all kinds of different information about the planet, points of interest, resources. You can zoom in with the right mouse button. And to scan something, all you have to do is locate whatever you want to scan and press the left mouse button. Once your scan is complete, you will get some resources which you can also upload via another interface, which I'm not going to show you now. You need to discover some stuff for yourself. So here we are back inside of the ship, and we need to start repairing stuff. For dihydrogen jelly is basically those blue little crystals on the ground. Craft the dihydrogen jelly by farming those crystals. Input the hydrogen jelly in the component. And now we need to get some pure ferret. Now pure ferret, you need to farm ferret dust and craft a portable refiner, because that's the only way to get pure ferret. You need to refine it. So what I'm gonna do now is just get a little bit more of that, and then I'm going to craft a metal plating, which is what we need for the portable refiner. We already have oxygen. So if you're on PC, just press X and put it on the ground. Now activate it, and we need to put some carbon inside as a fuel so that we can use it. You can put condensed carbon as well, and all this junk you can actually refine this as well, but you don't have to. What we need to refine now is ferret dust to get pure ferret, and we just happen to have enough. So we need 50, we can get 52. Now once we have pure ferret in our inventory, we can pick up the refiner so we can reuse it later. And we can input that material and repair the damaged component. And now our ship is enabled, we can go inside the ship and we can actually go and fly to another planet. So let's do that. Press the W and hold it to launch yourself. You also need to have some fuel in the launch thruster, but that's okay for now. And go to space, and you are ready to explore. Now, if you want to visit another planet, you need to use the pulse drive, which also needs to be recharged. You will see all the materials that you need, but you can also scan a planet. The ship comes with a scanner, so press the C button and scan the planet. Activate the pulse engine by holding space, and you will travel much faster to it. So that's it for this quick little guide. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one.